So just one more final, and it's the reigning world champion and world #1 Viktor Axelsen against the two-time former world champion and former world #1 Chen, who just happens to be the Olympic champion. And of course for Chen, it's his 7th final here in 8 years. Well, as far as the Super Series standings are concerned, 6 of the top 10 have been in a Super Series tournament final this year. The top 6 have already qualified for the Super Series finals. If Chen wins today, he will come into the top 10 as #9. So depending on how he does in Hong Kong next week, Chen could actually qualify for the Super Series finals in Dubai. So as far as the men's singles draw is concerned, by quarterfinal stage, 6 different nations, 6 of the 7 seeds that started, all 3 Olympic medalists at quarterfinal stage, 4 current or former world #1s, Axelsen, Lee Chong-wei, Chen and Song Wan-ho. By semi-final stage, 4 different nations involved, and that's only the 3rd time this year that we've had 4 different nations represented at semi-final stage. Malaysia and Japan were the other 2 occasions. So, in many people's opinion, it's a dream final. The current world champion against the former world champion. So it's the current world champion and world #1, Viktor Axelsen, who comes into the stadium first in his 20th career final today, his 10th Super Series tournament final, 3rd Super Series tournament final this year. Well, since winning his first Super Series tournament final at the Super Series finals last year, he hasn't lost a final since. And that, of course, includes the World Championships and the 2 previous Super Series tournaments this year. So Chen, the 3-time former champion, won the title here in 2010, 2012 and 2013. In his 3rd consecutive final now, because he was beaten in the final in 2011. And then again for the last 2 years. 2 years ago, he lost to Lee Chong-wei. Last year, he lost to another Dane, Jan Jorgensen. So Viktor Axelsen trying to become only the 2nd man to win the China Open from Denmark. And the 1st was, of course, last year, Jorgensen. 4th time, though, that a Dane has been in the final, because Jorgensen was also in the final 8 years ago. And the first Dane in the final of the men's singles here at the China Open was the now president of the BWF, the Badminton World Federation, Paul-Eric Hoyer, 22 years ago. Yeah. Lost in the final in 1995. So this will be the 12th meeting between these 2 players. Of the previous 11, Chen has won 9 of them. But the last time they met was in the semi-final of the World Championships, and Viktor Axelsen won a very convincing match, 21-9, 21-10 in just 39 minutes. Also happens to be the 2nd meeting between these 2 in a final. The first time they met in a final was the Australian Open 2 years ago when Chen won. So the 23-year-old Dane is enjoying his 8th week as world #1, making his 6th appearance here. And every year that he's played this tournament, he's gone one better than the year before. Last year he was a semi-finalist, lost to his opponent of today. Now, as you can see, all of his matches in straight games, quarter-final against the #5 seed, Chao Tian-chen, and a semi-final against Ng-Ka Long, who in the quarter-final had beaten the 2015 winner, Lee Chong-wei. So to Chen, seeded 6th this year incredibly in his 7th final in 8 years. The only time over 8 years that he hasn't been in the final was 2014. From Hubei province, Jingzhou, the city. And as you can see, his last 2 matches, he's gone the full distance. Quarter-final against the beaten finalist at the All England Championships, number 4 seed, Shi Uchi. And then yesterday in the semi-final against the former world number 1, Sun Wan Ho. Both of those matches, last 2 matches, he dropped the second game. Both of them over an hour in duration.
Ready to play.
So the Olympic gold medalist against this man, the Olympic bronze medalist. The current world champion against the former world champion. So the players are just about ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Viktor Axelsen, Denmark. And on my left, Chen, China. Chen to serve. Level, play.
So the men's singles final. Chen Long. Oof, goodness me. Indecision there from Viktor Axelsen. Chen Yu and Xuan Ze, 2 coaches for Chen Long. There's a challenge here from Chen Long. Line judge called it in.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a challenge.
Yeah, because
whichever verdict he gave the linesman. Very difficult to see.
Yeah. Good challenge.
Correction. Out. 2, 1, play.
Well, Chen Long has not won a Super Series title for 25 months since he won the 2015 Denmark Open.
Sorry, 3 left. Sorry. 3 left.
Yeah, nicely done. But of course, I suspect it's a different prospect. Chen Long playing on home soil.
Yeah, and you could say that it's the first time that Viktor Axelsen has been, I don't know if everybody consider that, but the way he's played since the World Championship, you might consider him the favorite in this match.
Well, I didn't really express myself properly because I was trying to say different prospect in comparison to that World Championship semi-final, which Viktor Axelsen won very easily. The fact that he's now playing Chen Long here in China.
Yeah.
over. 5-1.
It's the third final of the year for this man. Won the Asian Championships. First time he'd won the Asian Championships in his fourth final. And then lost in the final of the Australian Open to Shrikant. Shrikant was the number 8 seed here, but withdrew before the start of play. In fact, 5 players from India withdrew from the men's singles.
Yeah.
One from the qualifying, Kashyap, Parupalli, and 4 from the main draw. Well, this is exactly the start that Chen Long wanted. That's wide.
Chen Long playing a little bit up against the drift.
2-7.
Saw him start on that side yesterday as well against someone who Viktor Axelsen playing with the drift, and I know that Viktor had wanted to start on the opposite side had he won the draw.
Well, a little bit of frustration there from Axelsen.
8-2.
Loosening up as well.
Yeah, he's hit all his attacks right or up until now. He's hit them with power. That's the steepness there, and it's much more efficient against Chen Long.
3-8.
That's pretty much what it's about, this match. How is it going to fold out Chen Long's shot quality and patience against Axelsen's attack? We saw that Axelsen had won all his previous matches in straight games. I feel that the ciphers have been a little bit deceiving. I don't think he's played that well, but he's won convincingly anyway. It's just not really A-game level yet. He hasn't had to produce it, so I think maybe he's being forced to use it here if he wants to win this final. Yeah, trying to loosen up.
Yeah.
4-9.
Looks like he's ready for a 100-meter butterfly there with the big arm swing.
Yeah, it's interesting because I thought yesterday Chen Long at the start of his semi-final against Son Wan-ho, despite the fact that he won the opening game, I thought he was a little bit sluggish. Whereas I think today he's come out, he's looking completely warmed up.
Yeah.
He's stretching well towards the shuttle, lunging well, moving quickly. And in contrast, I think Axelsen looks as if he needs to get himself going a bit.
Chen Long knows he can't afford to start Viktor. He saw what happened at the World Championship when he got Viktor started in that semi-final, and he doesn't want to repeat that.
No. Good rally.
Oi, that's perfect placement.
Yeah, very good.
It looked like Viktor actually could have played it, but Good wrong.
No, chose to leave it. We talked earlier in the week as to whether there was a very slight sideways drift from right to left.
Yeah.
And that would have just kept it in a little bit, wouldn't it?
Thank you.
That was a nice shot. So to the mid-game interval, and the three-time former champion Chen Long
11-6.
with a 5-point advantage. Shake of the head, he's not happy.
Jeg ved ikke engang, nu bare ind og ligger leder for temposkift. Lige præcis. Når vi går temposkift bagud, men absolut også på forbanen. Ja. Det næste kommer til at foregå omkring forbanen. Det kan nok komme det her. Ja, ja.
20 seconds. 20 seconds.
Well, as we're watching these lovely images, I can tell you that Viktor Axelsen once again just trying to loosen up his back or his shoulders. I think it must be just trying to get rid of the tension.
Yeah.
What was said in the coaching break there?
It was pretty much about winning the front court. They've noticed the Danish coaching staff that Chen Long is doing everything he can to win the front court. He's not freely lifting to Axelsen. We saw it again here, challenging at the net. So Axelsen should, of course, take half a step at least forward and see if he could control the front court. It's too late. He reaches that shot. That service from Chen Long. Very good start by the Olympic champion. I think he was afraid he broke his racket or something, Chen Long.
30.
That dive there, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he stood on
steps
it. Yeah. Great spot, Steen. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, all about angle. That's what you were talking about earlier.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Good rally. Yeah.
And that's what Chen Long doesn't want to expose himself to, the attack, the steepness of the attack from Viktor Axelsen. And I think if Viktor realizes this, then he might loosen up a little bit, and that could be dangerous for Chen Long. If that doesn't happen, then I think Chen Long will continue to dominate this first game.
Yeah, it's so difficult to control the lifts from this near side of the court, hitting with the drift. Inside the line.
Over. 10, 40.
Another couple of points now from the Dane, and this could become very interesting indeed. That's a pity from his perspective.
And it's this type of shots that I've noticed with the sort of half an eye on some of the matches that Viktor's played, that he doesn't hit exactly everything like we saw a very good Chinese mixed doubles pair do earlier on here, but neither has that been the case for Chen Long. I mean, he's been made to work hard as well, and the pace hasn't been that high in his matches, so still very much open. That's right. Good call by Chen Long.
Yeah. And he watched it very, very carefully, didn't he? Looked down at the line, got his spatial awareness. Watched it all the way. And he was right, it was out. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant.
I thought he missed it.
Well, I think it was about the second rally we had a challenge on that line there, didn't we?
Yeah.
A little bit of trickery.
Play.
That's important for Axelsen to get Chen Long to move from side to side. The cross defense on the smash and the cross net drop. It's not very easy for Chen Long to make those footwork movements. Much better straight forward, straight backwards. Most people are.
Yeah. Yeah. Good follow-up. Just 2 points in it now.
40, 60.
Unbelievable. important rally this. It's a great rally. Wrong choice of shot. Yeah, taps himself on his head as if to say, think, man.
70-40.
We've often talked about the backhand of Viktor Axelsen, Jill, and I think he's a little bit too predictive from his backhand side here. We haven't seen his normally very good cross-stick smash. And
yes.
It makes it too easy for Chen Long in the defense, in my opinion.
If we see it, just watch him. He taps his head in the end there. Oh, no, we don't see it.
Okay, sorry. Okay.
Jeg
70-40.
Yeah. Now, earlier on in the rally, there was that steep cross one you've been talking about.
And it wasn't a winner, and it doesn't need to be, but it opens the court up.
Yeah.
He's got to be careful, Chen Long. He was good at this yesterday, taking the first game against someone who that was also a battle, and didn't really make a lot of effort in the second, but played a brilliant third game. Of course, it requires him to win the first game, though.
Oh, fell back his side.
Service over. 80-50.
Just wide.
90-50.
Brilliant. What a smash from Chen Long. And his defence for that cross-court steep smash.
Absolutely perfect.
Yeah, wonderful. So 5 game point opportunities for Chen Long.
Thank you.
I have a feeling from watching Axelsen go about the court that he's more or less evaluating every rally. That's not always a good thing.
Service over.
First game point well saved by the Dane.
20.
Well played.
Fantastic. What an angled smash to finish off the opening game. 21-16 for the Olympic champion Chen Long. 23 minutes for that opening game. But he really did get off to a flyer, didn't he? 7-1 up at the start of the final. Axelsen was always struggling after that.
Yeah, that's an important thing to point out, that it's actually Viktor leads 15-14 since that beginning, that sort of more or less won the first game for Chen Long.
Yeah. Start the fans young.
Fresh photography is not allowed during the game. Thank you for your cooperation.
Second game, level, play.
So, second game. Three-time former champion, having won the first, 21-16.
Service over. 1 love.
Good rally.
Service over. 1-all.
Equals the longest rally of the match so far, I think.
That's not that long when we think of how Chen Long normally plays his men's singles. And I don't think he's going to change much if he gets a good start here.
Oh, he was waiting at the net.
Yeah.
Absolutely read that. As soon as he saw Chen Long turn to play the high backhand there. Watch Axelsen here. Oh, we can't see him. There we are. Net cords there from Axelsen, for which he immediately apologises. It's good defence, quickly up as well. Yeah, touched the net as well, Chen Long. Well, the follow through of his racket.
Thank you.
deception from Chen Long on that net drop.
2-3.
First body smash.
Oh, what a net shot. What a rally. Super.
Service over. 4.
Nej, han løber nå.
Well, 32 shots, but it doesn't say longest rally. It's certainly the longest rally that we've seen rally length.
Thank you.
Well, it did occur to me earlier, Steen, when you said that the coach had been saying you've got to take away some of the net situation, you've got to take on Chen Long at the net. I felt in a way that Viktor Axelsen was actually trying to play the net too much, but he's now found his range.
Yeah,
and
now he can lift more freely.
Yes.
But I think in terms of his lift, I feel that when he lifts or clears, I feel that too many of them goes towards the backhand side of Chen Long, and Chen Long likes to attack from his backhand side because he can then follow up with his forehand if he's picked. From the forehand side, it's a little bit different. He needs to follow up with his backhand if he's picked there, and that's more difficult. Fantastic reaction here.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Service over.
Deceived on the flick serve.
6-5.
Yeah, did full pirouette before he played the return of serve.
Good shot quality from Chen Long.
Yeah, it's really point for point at the moment, isn't it?
6-all.
Oh. Yeah, perfect. Force the short left with the quality of the net shot. Viktor Axelsen.
7-6.
This one.
Yeah.
Oh, what a perfect finish.
Yeah. 8-6.
Well long of the back line. Yeah, these are the steep smashes that you were talking about in the opening game.
Yeah, at least not full power smashes, but I think there should be a couple of full power smashes as well, perhaps to the body. Somewhere he goes directly to the forehand and so on. So variation in the attack from Axelsen is important. That's brilliant. That's fantastic play by Chen Long. Out of nowhere, he suddenly plays two clears on the very difficult side. We can see, if we see the next clear here, Axelsen is totally lost.
Yeah.
Doesn't expect to clear.
No. Good control at the front of the court from the current world champion. And a 4-point advantage at the mid-game interval. Well, from the gestures there was something about cross-court net shots or cross-court blocks or something.
Yeah. Probably when Viktor hits cross to Chen Long's backhand side. If Chen Long can get it back cross, that would be really nasty, but it's a very difficult shot. On the other hand, Viktor's not been variating so much, so his straight smashes have been totally gone. There was the body.
Ooh.
Service over. 8-11.
Then again, why put variation in if you can score points? And the answer is pretty simple, to be able to continue to score points there.
Because otherwise Chen Long starts looking for that one.
You would expect so. Good shot.
Great judgment.
Yeah, it's fantastic judgment.
Shot is over. 9-12. Service over. 39.
I think actually it was a bit shorter than he thought, Chen Long, and that's why the mistake occurred.
Yeah. Can't see who that is. Oh, unbelievable.
Did you get that over, Chen Long? No.
50.
Oh, that's phenomenal net shot from the Dane.
Oh, that's a good drop shot.
Yeah.
60.
Unless Chen Long gets a couple of easy points now, I think he's going to let this second game go. Made those two attacking errors at 12-9. One in the net, one wide. Good shot.
It's just amazing.
Fantastic touch.
Service over. 10. 60.
And that's what it's all about. You cannot be satisfied just getting it over. You have to get it over and close to the net as well to make your opponent take an extra step.
Service over. 70. 10.
Brilliant.
Axelsen looks to the umpire and says, "Is that possible?"
11. 70.
Oh, yes.
Service over. 18. 11.
You said you thought that the Dane should be moving Chen Long as much as possible from side to side.
And this is some of the best we've seen Viktor play in this tournament here. The interesting thing is if you can follow it up in the third game.
Oh, he's done it again, Chen Long. wasn't a bad net shot from the Dane. Look at this. That's phenomenal from Chen Long.
Thank you, Bandit.
I think this match means a lot more to Viktor Axelsen than most people think. I know he won the world title and he beat Chen Long easily in the semi-final, but somehow it might have been too easy. I think Viktor, he really wants to win this to prove that he can beat Chen Long even on home soil. It's like it was so easy that it doesn't really count.
Yeah. So, game point opportunities to send this to a decider.
30.
I think the cross net shot from Chen Long would have gone wide again, and it still gives me a feeling that Viktor's not really feeling comfortable on court. He's not having the spatial awareness that he normally has.
One game all. 21-14. Greeted with almost silence from the fans here in Fuzhou. 45 minutes into the match, and it's one game apiece.
Han kommer ikke til at spille bagbane igen. Stå der fremme, en kamp i forbanen her over på den side nu her.
Også de tryk, han laver, bare klar med ketchup, så snart jeg har spillet forbanen. Og samme rum. Langt sæt endnu. Op i angrebet, bliver op. Afvikling. Så kommer den hurtigt afvikling.
Han begynder at åbne siderne fuldstændig her.
Han kommer nu.
Ja, og han kommer nedad, og han kommer forbanen.
Ja.
Og det er det, vi skal være klar på. Vi skal have ryggene, så vi hurtigt på.
Hvis jeg ikke er i god position, så bare så over ham, fordi han rykker på nettet.
Jamen, han rykker, men vi skal have frem. Så slår vi over ham.
Ja.
Ikke?
Det vigtigste er positivt her hele vejen igennem. Hele vejen.
Dejlig attitude. Kom så.
So I know it was extremely difficult with the music playing in the stadium, Steve, but did you manage to catch any of the coaching break there?
Yeah, they were talking about the importance of the front court again. They don't feel that Chen Long is going to play the back court a whole lot. I think he's going to play it a little bit, but as a variation, his plan is to get the attack, I think.
Level. Play.
Pushed it long, and that's the problem from this near side of the court.
Love.
Good defense.
Oh, that is just ridiculous. How on earth did he play that?
It's been fantastic from mid-net, meaning that he takes it lower, considerably lower than the tape. That's normally very, very difficult.
Not that time, though.
2-1.
Also, no doubt that Chen Long really wants to win this tournament here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got to be one of his favourite tournaments, if not the favourite tournament.
Yeah.
7 finals in 8 years. That's what you call perfection.
Yeah.
3-1.
Oh, fault was called. Fault was called. Well, he can't believe it. The coaches are on their feet.
They're not really in a good position to see that, are they?
Here we go.
Yeah. No, that was not a fault.
That's never a fault. Well, the fans have just seen that on the giant screen. Chen Long is looking bewildered. Here we go again. No, that's his side. Of course, like the line judges, the umpires have to make split-second decisions.
Yeah, they don't have that
they don't
advantage.
have, no.
But again, you're allowed to finish your shot
Yeah.
on the opponent's side.
That's a nice block.
Room for a cross-court shot there.
Now you see, I know he's got to be careful with the lifts. I think he's almost become a bit fixated about beating Chen Long at the net instead of just saying, okay, a nice net shot, work the rally.
Exactly, and I mean, now Chen Long, for the next one, if I were Chen Long, I would really be ready for the long one, because I don't think Viktor's trying it one more time.
That's super. What a lovely shot. Interesting reaction from Chen Long after the rally too. Rarely do you see him show the clenched fist, but he did on that occasion. Won every rally since he was called a fault at the net, Chen Long.
Used that in a good way, used it to spur himself on. So basically he's off to a 7-1 lead again, since that was, as we can see, not a correct call with the fault on the net. Shot.
Yeah, good defence too from Axelsen.
3-6.
This one here.
Yeah.
Well, Axelsen not changing the shuttle when Chen Long asked to do so. That's unusual in men's singles, isn't it? Usually they're just... one asks to change the shuttle, the other obliges.
Still have that feeling that Viktor is noticing all the shots that he almost makes. And
that's playing on his mind.
Yeah, I think so. And what he needs now is, we've seen the smashes also again in this third game has been mostly power smashes. We haven't seen the steep ones. Good serve.
Good rally. Superb. Once again, Chen Long just taking the shuttle off the top of the tape. Magnificent. Look, from his backhand side, stretched on his forehand, then makes the kill. Longest rally of the match as well.
Again, very disciplined by Chen Long. Of course, the right decision to cover the net. He's got two chances of winning it. Either Axelsen can play the net or he can play it long due to the drift. He cannot afford to play too much in defense.
9-3.
Oh,
that's the steep one.
Yeah.
4-9.
It's also the shot that technically requires that you feel confident on court, that you feel you're in sync with the lines and the timing. If you're a little bit tensed, it doesn't work.
Yeah. It's a good lift. And again.
Service over. 10-4.
So tight to the net, that net shot from Chen Long.
Yeah, but when Viktor watches this match in replay, he can see that the match lies in that corner. And I think since I made that comment that he was playing well from middle net, he's lost all the following rallies at the net. So it's a deceiving shot, because if you're successful once, you think that you can be successful over and over again. But this is right now it's a 20% shot from winning one, losing the next four. That's more like it. And he's so good at that cross from his forehand.
That one.
Yeah.
Oh, that was perfection on the next shot.
7, 10.
But it's different on the backhand side. It's much easier.
It's much easier. But generally, I mean, from there, generally, it must be a losing shot to play the net from there. When the opponent hovering around, in general, it must be a losing shot. Over 10, 20 matches, should not be able to win on that. There's no danger from that forehand side. The only danger is he puts it long. Keep working on Chen Long's forehand side. So there's still a lot of possibilities, and there's still a lot of work to do for Chen Long to win this match.
Well, these 4 straight points for Lane has certainly helped his cause. Oops. Viktor Axelsen hopping a skip in frustration. Yeah, it's far too loose. But had Chen Long won the next rally when he was 11-4 up?
The match had been pretty much over.
Exactly. No, it's not. Only 3 points in it.
Also some of the best we've seen Chen Long play in terms of shot quality and cutting down on his mistakes for a long, long time.
So 11-8 the advantage. An hour and 2 minutes into the match.
Play.
Very important for Chen Long, that one. Not only did he win a point on it, but it also might scare Axelsen away from that forehand.
Overdone it. That's all right. Yeah, I think this match is meaning a lot to both these men.
I think so too.
The body language, the gestures in between rallies. Five-point advantage. Advantage.
And this is where you feel that you're turning and playing the side where you can lift. The problem is you can't lift, because if you lift, your opponent will attack.
Yeah.
Viktor. Viktor. Viktor.
Now what's the umpire saying here? And the shuttle back, what was that? Not
48.
sure. Yeah, well worked, and my goodness, didn't he desperately need that rally. Viktor Axelsen.
And that's the intensity that we have to see from both players in their effort to try to win this match. If one is lacking that intensity, that player is going to lose.
Yeah.
Wait a moment. Chen Long. Player to be continued.
Well, I have to say, Chen Long has played the net better throughout the duration of the match so far. It's gone long. Challenge here. It's his first challenge of the match, actually. Viktor Axelsen.
Call out.
Yeah, clearly out.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. 15-9. Play. Sorry, 16-9. Play.
Missed it. And it's very much looking as if the 25-month wait for a Super Series title is about to come to an end, because Chen Long now just 4 points away from winning a 20th career Super Series title. Oh!
Service over. 17.
Well, he did well to make contact with that, but that was desperation from Axelsen. Behind the backhand. Look at that.
Service over. 11, 18.
He's frustrated because he was there, Chen Long. wonderful net exchange.
12-18.
But is it too little, too late? Look at this.
It looks closer from up where we're sitting.
Yes.
Now seeing it here, I'm not that impressed. Yeah, I think it's too little, too late. It's too late that makes the final charge today.
Yeah, good pressure from Chen Long.
19-12.
Yeah, very good. 2 points away from his 4th China Open title.
Thank you, Lanyard. Service over. 30-19.
Look how low he is in that defensive stance, his lunge position. The power in the legs to keep control. Overdone it. Match point opportunities for Chen Long, the Olympic champion.
20. Match point 30.
7 opportunities to win his 4th title here at his home Super Series event.
Game.
Yeah, good sportsmanship shown by the 2 men in the embrace there. The fans applaud Chen Long. Yeah. Well, that really does indicate just how much this final meant to him. The 7th final in 8 years here at the China Open. And they're the current world champion. Well,
Match won by Chen Long. 21-16.
he was beaten by the better man today, Viktor Axelsen, no question of that. And I think, Steen, your point about the desire and the intensity, well, it meant an awful lot to both men. But for Chen Long, his first Super Series title since winning the Denmark Open of 2015, over 2 years. And that's how he did it. 21-16, 14-21, 21-13 in the deciding game. Well, we're just about ready for the prize presentation of the men's singles.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tahoe, Chen.
Well, Steen, it was a final that I think many of the fans wanted to see, the current world champion against the two-time former world champion, the Olympic champion against the bronze medalist from the Olympic Games.
Fantastic final, very well played, very well executed game plan by Chen Long.
Yeah.
Good to have him back to his winning ways.
Absolutely. And of course he will go to number 9 on the Super Series standings, and depending what he does next week in Hong Kong, could qualify for the Super Series finals. Viktor Axelsen is already qualified, no question of that. And it's the first time he's been beaten in a final, Viktor Axelsen, since he won the Super Series finals last year. But Chen Long, for a 4th time here at the China Open, stands on top of the podium. A 20th time in his career that he has won a Super Series title. But it's been a long wait for him. Paul Erik Hoyer Larsen, the president of the BWF, the Badminton World Federation. 22 years ago, he was in the final here. He lost to Dong Jiong. Congratulates this year's winner, Chen Long, Paul Erik Hoyer.
The Shenzhen Ganzheng Company will be represented by Representative Wu Yingsong.
恭喜恭喜啊！谢谢啊！辛苦了，辛苦了，恭喜恭喜恭喜恭喜恭喜！
Yeah, he's a happy man, isn't he? So he should be. Well, by his own very high standards, it's been a barren period since he won Olympic gold in Rio last year. And by his very own high standards, that includes, of course, 2 finals prior to this, winning the Asian Championships and being in the final of the Australian Open. But we're so used to seeing this man win so many titles.
Many other players would be satisfied with that.
Absolutely. In 2015, he won 5 Super Series titles in the year. That's the sort of quality we've seen in the past, and we saw real quality again today from the Olympic champion, Chen Long. Well, a year ago, home players didn't manage to win a title. This year, they've won 3. But today's finals day all started with women's singles, and Akane Yamaguchi winning her first Super Series title of the year in her 4th final, her 3rd consecutive Super Series tournament final, and this time beating the qualifier Gao Feng-Jie in 2 straight games. Then in the men's doubles, in a repeat of last year's final, it was a repeat result, with Gideon and Sukamolyo winning their 5th Super Series title of the year. They could well break the record of 6 if they keep this form going and win in Hong Kong and the Super Series finals as well. As far as the women's doubles was concerned, the world champions Chen Qingcheng and Jia Yifan came from 3-7 down in the deciding game to win 21-14 against Li and Kim from Korea. And that means that the Chinese world champions in the women's doubles have kept their unbeaten record as far as Super Series finals is concerned. 4 played, 4-1 now for them. In the mixed doubles, the 2 very new pairings. It was Zheng Shiwei and Wang Yaxiong, ranked number 1 and 2 in the world, with their former partners who were simply too good today for Mathias Christiansen and Christina Pedersen. Pedersen in her 4th mixed doubles final here in China. Just 35 minutes for their victory. And then in the men's singles, well, it was Chen Long, the 2-time former world champion, who beat the reigning world champion Viktor Axelsen. For Chen Long, his 7th final here in 8 years, winning his 4th title at the China Open. So for China, it's been a great tournament after the disappointment of a year ago when they didn't win any titles here. Of course, the Super Series tournament moves on to Hong Kong next week. We will have coverage from quarterfinals onwards. That's from Friday through to Sunday. Very much enjoyed your company this week in Fuzhou. Hope you can join us in Hong Kong. From Steen Pedersen and myself, Jill Clark. Until next time, bye for now.